Hey guys, this is a review on the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer, and it is in a little pot like this, and it says Laura Mercier on the side, and then this is what it looks like. And it comes in 6 different shades, and this one is the lightest shade. You can see it says shade, or it says 1 on it. And on the website they describe it as a moisture-rich concealer that is designed specifically for under your eyes and around your eyes to hide those kind of dark circles. And initial thoughts, all of the colors were kind of dark, especially when you're going for an under eye concealer. Usually you'd want something a little bit brighter so you can brighten up that area. Now this one, I think it works more on the kind of color correcting. They have 2 that are the lightest shade. One has a little bit of pink undertones, one has a little bit more yellow undertones. I ended up getting the one with pink, even though I know yellow kind of corrects that a little bit better, but I compared the 1 and the 2, and this one just was a little bit lighter, so that's why I got this first one, whereas the other one had some of those yellow undertones. But I think my skin is kind of a little bit more pinky anyway, so I figured I'd get this one for it to look a little bit more natural. Now, like I said, it's in the paint pot, and you can either apply it with your finger or with a brush. I tried both, but I ended up going with my finger for when I do it all the time. It is better. So you can see on my finger here, it is very pigmented. It's very opaque. There's a lot of color, which is good when you want to conceal something, although if you don't get a color that matches you quite well, it can be kind of tricky because then it's going to look noticeable and not good. So it just kind of goes on like that, and then it's easy just to spread in. There we go. And I mean, you hardly even notice it, but I can see kind of up close it definitely hides things on my hands. And like I showed, it blends in really easily. I mean, it's kind of a thicker consistency. It is a cream, but it really goes on smoothly, so it's not too bad. Now, the only problem is that it does crease. Now, if you apply it just with a brush, I applied with a concealer brush, and no matter what I did, it always creased. It just wasn't good when you apply it with a brush. So that's when I moved on to my fingers, and I found that it works better, but you do have to set it with a powder over top, or then it's gonna crease like in an hour or so. But I found that if you apply just a thin layer with your finger and kind of smooth it in, blend it in with your finger, and then apply a translucent powder or whatever your powder is over top, then it doesn't usually crease. Sometimes if you add a little bit too much on, it still may, but for the most part, it won't. And again, you only need a tiny, tiny amount. Usually I just kind of go like this, and then that's definitely plenty for that under eye circle. Now, I have very dark under eye circles, so that's why I was attracted to this product, because it seems extremely opaque and that it would cover a lot. And overall, I have to say, it does work pretty well. I am happy with, you know, how it conceals. I also use it on my acne. I mean, I have something here. So even though they do market it just as to cover your under eye circles, I find that it works fine with your acne too. You have to be a little bit careful, because if you put it on too thick again, it can look cakey and like you have something on. So again, just a really thin layer. Same thing I do with under my eyes, just dab it on and rub it in with my fingers, and it works really well. And so another downfall, first of all, obviously it creases if you're not careful, is the price. It is quite pricey. I got it at Sephora for $30, and I mean, I think it's gonna last a long time, but still, like, it's just a little pot, and I mean, I don't really know if it goes down the whole way of the pot or if it just goes here. I mean, I'll have to see when I get there. They say it's 0.08 ounces. I don't really know, I can't compare that to anything, but it's a very small amount for $30. So overall, I think it is a good concealer. I think it is effective in covering those under eye circles, but I do think that it creases if you're not careful, and it is expensive. So it is good, but it isn't perfect. But I mean, I have yet to find a perfect concealer. This is like my 5th or 6th, like within a year, so I mean, I've gone through quite a lot of concealers trying to find one that works the best for me. I found some good ones, but not perfect ones, and again, this is good, but it's not perfect. So I say if you have really dark under eye circles, I would give this a try as long as you're okay with blending in with your finger and setting it with powder over top. However, if you don't have dark under eye circles, if you just have a little really light ones, or you don't care so much, then I would say don't waste your money on this product, because $30 is expensive, and if you don't need to have something that will really cover, then don't bother with this product. There's so many other drugstore products that are like $10 that would be more effective for you if you don't need such a heavy coverage for concealer. If you do have under eye circles, then I say definitely go to Sephora, check it out, check out the colors, because if you don't find one that really matches your skin, then it's going to be too dark. I do like this one, so give it a try if you want, but definitely think about it before you purchase it since it costs $30. So I will continue to use this. I have nothing against this. I think it is good. I will finish up using this product, but I won't buy it again when I finish. Alright, I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.